Okay, it's September 24th. I'm going to go out for the first hunt of the season this morning. Actually picked up a new farm to hunt this year. It's a lease, and it's just like 4 miles down the road from my house. It's actually a buddy of mine's place, 40 acres. No food plots or anything, but it's in a really good area. Basically all I did was brush hog a few trails and hang a stand, so I think I can get on a doe this morning. We'll see what happens. Well, that all happened right on schedule. I had pictures of those does. Oh, here comes another one. What the heck? Okay, that was a little button buck that came through here, and that may have been his mother that I just shot. But he's moving off. He came back and smelled the arrow. I wasn't sure about the shot. It almost looked a little low. It's either low or a hard shot. It's hard to tell. My little cam, my little self-filming rig there, looking at it on the viewer screen, it's hard to tell sometimes. It didn't make that sound that it usually makes when you hit a deer, but if you get between two ribs, that arrow can just pass through so quick. So we'll see. I couldn't see any blood with those does came right through. They walked right in on the same path that I walked in on. They never seemed spooky about that. So we'll see if I got blood when we get down there. I don't know if I got the footage of it, but that little button buck, I've got a mock scrape and a licking branch and a camera right down there, and he stopped at it. I had pictures of that group, those two does and that button buck coming through just every morning, basically at this time. So, does tend to do the same thing every day. So, I was able to hopefully get it done. We'll see. Alright, so the arrow is showing me that it may have been some guts involved in that shot. So it sure didn't look like that on the footage, but the arrow doesn't lie. So anyway, I could have swore I heard a crash, and the way that little button buck came back through kind of lost. Makes me think that doe's down over there somewhere, but with the way the arrow looks, I'm going to get out of here, go back to the house for a little bit, get coffee and maybe some breakfast. Okay, I got to show you this farm. It's beautiful. It's always been in cattle, but the last few years, I think it's been over a year since there's been cattle on here, and the last renter didn't do a good job of brush hogging and killing brush and stuff, so it's actually grown up into some pretty awesome deer habitat. But it's different sort of terrain again than the home farm. It's hill country basically, two ridges, down, up, and then back down again. I was hunting just down the hill there. Wouldn't be able to get away with that for an evening hunt, but I was just covered up with deer all morning. Does, button bucks, but the antlered bucks will be in here. I can just about guarantee it. So anyway, I'm gonna back out, come back, see if we can't recover that deer. But this 40 acres here, hopefully you'll be seeing some more of it. It is just beautiful country out here. I mean, the view is amazing. Okay, so based on what the arrow looked like, I backed out of here and gave this doe a good couple hours. Well, actually a little over 3 hours, but anyway, down there where the side-by-side is where my arrow found my arrow. I mean, clean pass through, and there was no blood, not one drop. So I just walked in the direction that she ran up this trail that I brush hogged along this fence. I'd say that's a good 100 yards. And right there she is. It's a good shot. Like it came out far shoulder, quartering away, angled it up in there and got vitals and looks like even heart probably. but just one of those weird deals. No blood. The acorns are raining down. This big white oak there, and then down there, pretty much within bow range of that stand I was hunting, there's another big white oak, and they're just raining down. This is the bottom side of this new hunting lease, and there's a lot of deer holding in here. I was just covered up with deer this morning. At least 2 or 3 different doe groups. I think the rut is going to be awesome down here. Really excited. But I definitely spooked some deer this morning. It's September 24th. I'm gonna have to get this doe out of here, and I'll probably just leave it alone till we get deep into October, like beyond the 20th. So, first hunt of the season, got it done.